Hey, welcome back. We're on part 5 of the phone interview process. This is about what to expect during a phone interview, part 5. So, number 21, prepare questions to ask the interview. So at the end of every interview, the interviewer, and it doesn't matter if it's the phone interview, it doesn't matter if it's your first interview or face-to-face, the interviewer is going to ask you at the very end of your interview, every interview usually, doesn't matter which interview it is. Do you have any questions for me? Always prepare questions for him or her, whoever it is that's asking you these questions. Make sure you're prepared to ask questions. A lot of people will say, no, I don't have any questions. Thanks. I think I'm good. No, that's great. I don't have any questions. Never, ever do that. Always have them prepared. And you will see how far that takes you. I have a few examples here of what to say. You could say something like this. What will my daily responsibilities include? What is the workplace environment like? What is your favorite part of working for the company? So you don't want to get too personal either on these questions. You just want to make them about the company and what you can do for what you can do for the company. Don't ask about any kind of benefits. Don't ask, like we talked about earlier. Don't ask about salary on the very first interview or the phone interview. They haven't offered you the job yet, so you don't need to ask about it unless they bring it up. Always remember that those questions at the end of the interview are going to make you stand out from the rest of the candidates, because generally speaking, not everybody does that. So it's going to help you look better. Number 22, ask about what's going to happen next or what's the next process. So they're probably going to say something about, be sure to say, or when will I hear back from you? Similar to that. They will tell you maybe in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever time frame they say, to expect some kind of an answer back, whether it's a yes or a no. And so within that time frame, you can be prepared. You can know what to do, or you can be ready to hear something back about that time frame. Now, some companies may have liked everything they heard during the phone interview, and they may say, well, start coming to work, get ready. Or you may end up getting the call in for the first in-person, face-to-face interview. Whatever the answers are to this, it's going to prepare you. It's going to be great for you to be prepared. The answers you receive are going to help you to move to the next step. Number 23, send thank you notes. Now, thank you notes are great. In fact, if you're able to send a physical thank you note, not some frilly butterflies or flowers on it, just a plain thank you note, physical, that sends it to them through the mail, that's great. It's one of the best ways to show that you appreciate it. And they will be surprised. This will make you really stand out if you can send a thank you note. Now, if you live in another country other than the United States or wherever you're applying for, because hopefully this is a job that you're getting online or something that you can do working remotely from a U.S. paying company. If you can do that, if you can send it, a physical thank you note, that's great. It's going to really make a difference, because there's been some instances where somebody backs out. Maybe they hired the guy that was before you or whatever, and for some reason, he no longer, within a few weeks, he's gone. And they say, you know what? I remember this thank you note that was sent. I'm going to give that guy a call back. So those thank you notes are great. Now, if you have somebody in the United States that you know, that you can say, hey, do me a favor and send a thank you note to this, blah, blah, blah. You can give them all the details. Now, if there's no way on earth that you can send a physical thank you note, the next best thing is an email. An email thank you note is so important. So try to get that to them after every single interview. It doesn't matter what interview. Get that to them every single time, and it shows that you value the job, you want the job, and that you think the job is important to you, and you want to be an asset to that company. So that's a very important point. So number 24, follow up. Now, you've talked to them before about when you think you should hear something back. So it's 2 or 3 weeks. Let's say it's 2 weeks. So in 15 days, you give them a call and say, hey, I was just wondering what happened. What's going on? Is there anything I need to do? Do you need any further information? What can I do to help further this process? If they say nothing, give us another week, then you do that. And you let them do their process. If they say, oh, I think we went in another direction, a really good thing you could do at this this juncture of the interview process is you could ask them, what could I have done better? And they will give you some feedback on that. And that is going to be very helpful for you moving forward. But don't forget to follow up. That's very important. It shows that you care, shows you want to know what's going on, shows you want to be part of the company. So the more prepared you are for any interview, phone interview, the first interview, or whatever interview it is, the more likely you'll have a great response from the company you're going to. Preparation is the best. Regardless of what happens, always being prepared and knowing what to say on a phone interview is going to help you as you move forward. Excellent ideas here that you can take away to help you have a better phone interview. Thank you guys for being here so much. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day. I'm looking forward to starting my next series. Have a great day. Check out my short videos as well. Have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.